This is a $1,000 Lego set. And fans kind of hate it for, first of all, being $1,000, and second of all, it is like not even a full circle. And my dream Lego set for the past year, since like I've only been into Star Wars Lego for like a year, was this set, which was $400, but now it's over $1,000. And I thought to myself recently, what if I just combined the two? The detail of the $1,000 set and the circle shape of the $400 set. And so I decided to grab all of my junk Lego bins and see if I could build exactly that. Big reveal in 3, 2, 1. This is it. First, let's go into the lower levels. First off, we have this little platform here, and a black floor just to represent that it goes really, really deep down. And it leads into this room that we'll talk about in a second here. Then, we have the platforms that Luke and Leia swung across. I just included these iconic lights in the Death Star. And then 2 doors that aren't closable, but I'm happy with them. Moving on, we have the trash compactor, which actually can close. And there's a certain stopping point. So I think it looks great. Although, I think I need to add that, what do you call it, a Dinoga, whatever it is? Because that's not in it. So there are still some upgrades to be done. Moving over here, we have just a storage area. Moving down here, we have kind of the sleeping quarters and the little cafeteria. And right here are some thingies that you can just rest stormtrooper helmets and they don't attach. So that they can sleep without those helmets on, because that's uncomfortable. And you can fit 2 stormtroopers and this just slides right off. Moving on, we have the meeting room. We have a chair right here that Grand Moff Tarkin can be on. This officer that's being choked by Darth Vader back here. And then we got the wall. I think I did an okay job at the wall, based on how I barely had any pieces to work with. Moving on, we have this area, and we just got a random rebel shooting a stormtrooper, but the setups don't matter too much. We got some random cargo, because this is the cargo bay. We got box. This is just for holding a blaster. Then you can control this elevator. I don't know how to work Technic, so it's not Technic, but you can move it up into this hangar bay. And it kind of just rests there. And as you can see, there's this area where Obi-Wan and Vader can fight. A big area. And unfortunately, it's more study than the rest of the Death Star because I do not have many flat black pieces. And then, of course, we got what the other ones missed besides the $1,000 one. We have the starry sky and like the actual entrance into the hangar bay. We have the Death Star lighting, and we actually have kind of curved wall side there because that's how it was in the real Death Star. And over here, it's nothing much. We just got this like lightsaber or blaster holder. We have a box. And then we actually have a custom ship. This is my custom Imperial shuttle. And you can open up this right here and you get a place that can seat a pilot. Just like that, and there's nothing much in here. And you can easily take this off. And you get an area that can seat someone or have them stand up. Just like that. And there's nothing to see in here really either. Of course you can put this thing into flight mode. And you got this. So I think it looks pretty good. And right next to the hangar bay, we actually have this mini Imperial shuttle. We kind of moved away from the bottom lower part of this Death Star. So before we head into this room, let's head down here. We simply got this thingy-majig where Obi-Wan Kenobi can turn off the tractor beam. 2 doorways, Death Star lighting, that red light, because it was in the scene I think. And you can actually go both ways. I like the design of it. And I like how strong this is. Very much held in there because of this. So yeah. We have now completed the bottom level, so let's go back up and exit the hangar bay and head over here, where the first thing we see, well, besides Obi-Wan and Vader fighting from that view, this, which, oh, it's held by that. Right, I just randomly put it there because I didn't know what else to do with it. I traded it from my friend Carson, and then we have Obi-Wan's original hair. And moving on, we got this part where two stormtroopers confront C-3PO. And C-3PO somehow gets them away. And we just got this area where you can see two people at the control board. And I know there's meant to be a window here, but I just did not include it. And then we just got this. Moving on, we have the Emperor's throne room. With the spinnable throne and Death Star lighting and curved wall. And this, a function, our first function, or no, our third function. It can fall down. Let me grab Luke and show you. So Vader is about to use the Force to break it with Luke on it. Let's go. And Luke falls down. And the room could definitely use some upgrades, like maybe expanding this all the way over to here, but I wanted an area where you could place them both fighting each other for more space. And I know there was never meant to be a wall here with the lighting like this, I don't think. Or this door being here, it's meant to be way over here. I'm thinking this is the elevator door, even though this is the color of the door that the royal guards hang out in. There's like a room for them, a specific room. So I guess it could be that too, but I wanted to jam it all into one. Full Death Star playset. You get everything included, but it's only in this small little room. Moving on. We have Alderaan getting destroyed through this screen thingy. I don't know. Window, maybe? Is it a window? Yeah, it could just be a window. I don't know what it's meant to be. This definitely needs some work, and I'm going to replace those holes that right there. I think it definitely needs a different looking window, too. I think you can perfectly recreate that scene, though. Moving on. We have this room with the detention rooms, the jail cells. First up, we have a camera here. And then I don't know what's this. This is meant to be vents, I guess. We got a little box for a blaster. And I just tried my best because I did not have many specific computer pieces to make this like how they are in the sets, but we just have this. Tried my best, okay, but I think I did a great job making it curved. This door here, it's meant to go like this to be kind of a diamond more shape. But it's like a triangle upside down. But that's fine with me. It looks accurate enough. So I think you can recreate this scene pretty well. But of course there's an interior. First up we have an unused for now detention cell with a door that's not even there. Oh, there's a hole here. So you can dump Han Solo through. And he lands in the trash compactor, if you can see him. Oh yeah, this is a great time to mention a function that I forgot to. Pull on this, and you can open up the door. So then, you can go from the trash compactor into this room. And then to like whatever room you want, except there's no elevator to get up here. We have a door right here. And you can just slide it open, and it stays in there. Then we got Leia's detention cell. It's really, this camera is really not getting that. But she can sit down, let me show you. Here we go, and to easier reach the scene, you can just pop that right off. And pop that right off. And then you can like perfectly play. Moving on, and that reminds me, you may have already noticed, this super laser can come off. And you can easily just pop it back on. So this is really simple. I just kind of didn't know what to do with the floor because we didn't really see the floor of it. I just added some vents and made it kind of a pattern. Some curved parts there. Just that. Then we got this. As accurate as I could get it. Gunner. And ready to activate the super laser. But it won't activate. You know why? Because I don't have like any green parts that would work. And moving over to, I think, the last room. This is the simplest of them all. Just tiled off the floor, and we have a laser cannon. So you can just shoot. It is super simple, but I like it because it can go up and down. Because the important part when you're at the top of the Death Star is to be able to shoot all the way to the bottom.
Bruh.
So that is officially the Death Star I've been working on for like a month and a half. Thanks so much for watching if you actually watched all the way through. Or even if you just skipped to the end. We have more mocks coming soon. So subscribe and see more mocks like this, but like, maybe not as huge.